February 7th, 2017, here in Denver, right on Clear Creek, Broadway, approximately 68th and Broadway. I'm going to do a little testing on a sluice, homemade sluice I made with some gold hog matting. Alright, down on the river now. I'm going to set up my sluice. So look, this is right here, Denver, right off Broadway. Usually you'll always find gold here a little bit, not much, but a little bit. But as you can see as I'm panning this rock wall, with all the rocks and overburden, it's what I look for here. There's always going to be something in there. Here's the sluice I made. Get my shadow out of the way a little bit. Little 38-inch sluice, 7 inches wide with a 12-inch flare. We'll see how it does. Alright, got the sluice set up. A nice little V, if you can see it, going down there. Got it flowing. I'm going to go ahead and get some dirt. I'm going to classify it down to 1/4 of an inch. See what it does. Yeah. You can see everything working. Oh, it's pretty good. Maybe not quite enough water. You have to remember these gold hog mats love the water. If I put a paint through, it works and keeps everything working pretty good. Well, and these deep rib mats that I have on the front, not seeing a whole lot of gold. These are new mats, so I probably should have scrubbed them down. I think a little bubbles on them. But so far so good. Everything seems to be working good. Just to tell you a little bit about Clear Creek here, this section, it's maybe 100 yards from the gate. You can just walk into it. Simple, easy, great for testing, and you'll usually never get skunked. But you can see, if you walk around this place, all the holes that people have been in here digging and looking, so you know there's something here. But Clear Creek's been panned and sluiced for a couple hundred years now, so nothing really big, but every once in a while you'll find a small nugget. But here, if I'm working Clear Creek, usually in this lower sections, I'll only dig maybe 4 inches, 6 inches down and just do the top, because there's not a whole lot underneath it because of everybody else going. But do I test? Yeah, I test. At the beginning of the year, I got my white CMT, I'll come and get me some markers where some good mineralization is. But otherwise, you can just come here with a pan and dig and find a spot. You'll find something. So I've ran about 4 buckets through my sluice, and well, I'll probably won't even get a grain, but it's something. Gets me out of the house, especially in February. We're supposed to get some snow again coming here in a couple days. But right here earlier this year, right where my sluice is set up, a beaver came in and started to lay it down. But I guess we had about 15 inches of snow hit us a couple weeks in a row, about a month, 2 weeks ago. and the melt just must have just washed it away. But I love finding a bank like this with all that overburden. You can just see the rocks, the river walk rocks in there. And that's why you got this bend down behind it. And you come up here, you got a bend right up here a ways. It just washes all these banks into the stream, and you'll find a lot of flower gold. Sitting here after running 4 buckets, I let it run. About all the cons I have in it. Not a whole lot of cleanup, which makes it easy. You don't have to pack out a bunch of material. There's not a whole lot of sunlight. I don't know if you can see some of the small specks of fine gold that's in there. A little more than I expected, but nothing big. A lot of small stuff, which is still fun. I'm going to go ahead and do a clean out, which is just simple. You just pull this mat out, throw it in a bucket, wash it out, and it's done. Tip this over, throw a little water on my deep V screws up there, and they're cleaned out. Simple, easy. No bars to mess, no screen, no moss, no carpet really to mess with. I think the only disadvantage of this gold hog batting is it's a little heavier than everything, and packing in a ways it gets a little heavy. But the ease makes up for that. Wish there was a little more sunlight to show you some of the little specks of gold I got in here. Alright, I'm going to do a clean out. Yeah, it looks like the wind's kicking up and it's getting cold. But I did a quick clean up. As you can see, that's all the cons that's in the, maybe a cup, if that. I'm going to go ahead and load up before I get rained and snowed on. Starting to get cool. It was 60 degrees today. Believe that? February 7th, 60 degrees in Colorado. But it's supposed to dip down into probably the 30s, 20s tonight. Maybe get some light snow or rain. Alright, home now. Let's set up and do a little bit of panning. I want you. That's the cons. That's all the cons left out of running 4 buckets. Classified down to about a 1/4 inch, was probably equal to about maybe 10 buckets on my high banker. But I'm going to do some panning and see what comes out. Well, I hope you can see it. Not much, but a little bit. Not even a grain. But didn't expect a whole lot. That's about normal for that much. Maybe a little bit more. Not much, but for just going in there, not taking my GMT and not really test panning, just grabbing a couple holes and looking at a few spots. But the gold hog caught the small stuff. That's what I was looking for. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty easy cleanup.